Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We are going to talk about XRP, and once again, this is the 1 hour chart. We're sitting here just above 61 cents. Like I said, steady upward movement and then some catalyst that sends XRP. That's what I see playing out. And I still think XRP is going to surpass $1 by the end of this year. I think it could happen as soon as the end of November. A lot of people are still calling the 9th of November to be the big day. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Rumors: the Fed prepares for XRP world launch, $17,500 per XRP. This is the kind of stuff you see all over X on a daily basis. And I see people calling for $1 million XRP. I see it being tied to every aspect of our lives. But you know, right now, it's nothing but hype. There's nothing to even back this up. And look at how much hype it caused. 216.7K views. Do people honestly believe this? First, we need to break $1. Then we need to break 2 digits, then 3 digits, then 4 digits. Then we could start talking about a $17,500 XRP. None of my companies will ever create a crypto token, asserts Elon Musk. So if they're not creating their own token, what token are they going to use? You will soon be able to make payments on X, and the payment rails will be cryptographic. I can't say which crypto we'll use yet, because I don't know. What I can say is Doge isn't ready. Bitcoin can't scale. The Lightning Network is a joke. Laughs. I mean a real joke. So maybe XRP is the only solution. He said that about 6 weeks ago. But if he was to come out right now and announce that they're going to definitely utilize XRP, that could be a major catalyst that sends XRP skyrocketing. We'll have to wait and see what happens. XRP and SHIB continue to lead trading volumes on India's top crypto exchange. You know, in India, they seem to really love XRP. They also love SHIB. But you see this happening in Korea. A lot of countries around the world, they prefer XRP. And like I always said, at some point in the future, there could be a shortage on XRP. Think about it. Big corporations are going to want to be holding XRP. They make payments. I'm sure they would love on-demand liquidity. Most banks are going to also want to be holding it. And at some point, who knows? Maybe you'll have to wait for someone to sell their XRP before you can even buy some in the future. By then, retail would be fully priced out. Major crypto news alert. Germany's DZ Bank is stepping into the crypto game with a bang. They're launching their digital asset custody platform for institutions. And guess who's powering it? Ripple's cutting-edge tech. DZ Bank is on the verge of becoming one of Germany's first regulated banks to offer crypto services to institutional clients, marking a huge milestone. They can now securely hold and settle crypto securities in compliance with the German Electronic Securities Act. This exciting journey is fueled by a strategic partnership with Ripple's Mateko, whose harmonized platform perfectly aligns with DZ Bank's needs for security, scalability, and adaptability. It's a game changer in merging traditional finance with the digital asset economy. It's nice to now see Mateko also making headlines as well. But we are pushing into the digital age. Banks are already going in that direction. Everything is going in that direction right now. And you're invested in that by holding XRP. Expert says SEC can't demand $770 million from Ripple if XRP investors didn't incur damages. I mean, the only way you're ever going to lose money on XRP is if you sell it at a loss. If you continue holding this cryptocurrency, you're going to make a hell of a lot of money. Even if you bought in back in 2021 when XRP was sitting at $1.92, say you bought in at $1.91, if you continue holding it, you will still make a lot of money. So if nobody's really taking on damages, then the SEC cannot demand $770 million, and that's a good thing. I see some tweets claiming Ripple will IPO this year or early in 2024. I do not believe that is correct. I attended the Coin Alts 2023 Symposium in San Francisco on October 26, 2023, in which Brad Garlinghouse had a fireside chat with Jack McDonald. I asked Brad directly about sharing any updates on Ripple IPO status. Brad articulated that the SEC must approve Ripple's S1 before going public, and that's not going to happen while the company is still in a lawsuit with the SEC. He then articulated that there are still options for a liquidity event outside the U.S., but no time frame was given for that. I suggest we temper our expectations with regards to Ripple IPO. Like I said, that's never going to happen as long as Ripple's still tied up in this lawsuit. And if they don't come to a settlement on November 9th, it's going to get pushed into April of next year. Then I still think we have at least 90 days to 6 months for the dust to settle. Then Brad will announce an IPO. That's how I see that playing out. Just be honest with me. Do you believe XRP will hit $100 in our lifetime? You know, I always had a thought around how XRP is going to hit 3 digits. And it's the way the road there is through Ripple stealing more and more business away from Swift over time. And you could already see us lining up for that. Ripple partnering up with more and more banks. Ripple working with more and more countries around their CBDC. So in the future, say Ripple does steal a lot of business away from Swift, I think we will definitely hit $100. When will that happen? Nobody really knows. But if I had to put a time frame on it, I would say that happens sometime between now and 2026. Because Ripple doesn't have to steal all of Swift's business to get to 3 digits. They only need to steal maybe 5%. And that can happen very quick because it seems like everything is moving in that direction. Rosie Rios, instead of days and dollars, it's seconds and cents. And that's the future. Take a listen to this.
Specifically for cross-border payments. So instead of days and dollars, it's seconds and cents. And that is the future.
Now, Rosie Rios, when she left the U.S. Treasury, she could have probably got a job anywhere she wanted. But she chose to go and work with Ripple. I think she knows XRP and RippleNet is the future. I think she knows we are going to steal a lot of business away from Swift. And I think she also knows that XRP is going to be sitting at a very high price in the future. Speculation suggests Google is running an XRP ledger node. Here are the facts. So they come up with the facts and they say that Google is running a node on the XRP ledger. Now, the thing about that is this. Google is also a governing council member over there at Hedera. So this would once again be another tie between Ripple and Hedera. Like I said, if you're going to diversify, definitely buy some HBAR because Hedera and Ripple are both going after all the money. They're both growing at a very alarming rate, and they're coming together more and more over time. These two cryptocurrencies are not fighting each other. They're going to be working side by side in the new financial system. Breaking, Coinbase has automatically blocked thousands of accounts due to regulatory compliance, halting customer funds. Customer support doesn't answer phone calls and live chat closes automatically. Now, here's what I think's going on over at Coinbase. I don't use Coinbase. I stopped using it a long time ago. I don't store any of my crypto on any exchanges. I don't suggest you to do that either. Get your crypto off of there. But I had to go through a whole thing where I had to give my address, my ID, and everything else for Uphold, so I could even get back into my Uphold account. And it's because they want to know who you are, where you live, so when they report to the IRS on your crypto holdings, that you get informed by mail. It's part of regulatory compliance. And I think the people that are locked out of their accounts didn't go through the KYC checks. That's what's really going on at Coinbase. But I've seen people saying Coinbase is now getting liquidated. They're shutting down for good. You got to stick to the facts. Other exchanges are going through the same thing right now. No advance notice or warning is given according to the FDIC. Get your money out of the banks now. Failed bank information for Citizens Bank, SAC City, Iowa. Another bank has fallen without warning. And, you know, they want you to still think that the banks are safe. They still want you putting your money in there week after week. I'm telling you now, more banks are going to fall in the future. A consolidation is happening. It's easier to attach a handful of banks to a CBDC. It's all part of the plan. $40 billion in unrealized losses hits JP Morgan Chase as Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Citigroup face exposure to U.S. Treasuries. Like I said, even the problems that we seen yesterday going on with the banks, it's a liquidity problem that's going on in the background. I see it happening at my own bank. The only time I put money in there is when it's time to pay bills. I put it in that day, I pay the bills that day. This way, I'm not storing any money in that bank because my bank is now in the insurance business. I'm sure they're going to find other ways to make money as well. But they're also blaming the bank problems on the Fed. Bug in the Fed's payment system prevents Americans from getting paid. Banks stress customer accounts remain secure. Take notice how they always have to add that in. We're still secure. Put your money in the bank. You know, crypto is a much better place to keep your money. You could easily get 100x, 1000x, and beyond just by investing in the right cryptocurrencies. And I tell people this all the time outside of crypto, but they're like, my bank's totally safe. FDIC is going to make sure I get my money. Are you sure of that? The FDIC, who's been talking about bail-ins, if they're talking about it, it is coming. I cannot stress that enough. Your money is not safe in the banks anymore. Why do you think money week after week keeps leaving the bank? We see more and more people investing in gold and silver. Now they're investing in crypto also. Crypto is the future. But you know, we are going to hit 3 digits on XRP at some point. You definitely want to be here for that. The next 12 to 18 months as an XRP holder is going to be a very exciting time. I cannot wait to share that with all of you. And, you know, we're getting closer and closer now. You could see what's coming. You see Ripple out there growing and expanding at a very alarming rate. Daily announcements around this cryptocurrency. All you have to do is stay patient and stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.